Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be budgeting out the second weekly paycheck for the month of May. And I am batch filming. You'll notice I have the same shirt on because we are a month ahead in our budget. So by the time I get to this point, we have all the money to budget out, the monthly paycheck and the 2 weekly paychecks. So just trying to maximize time here. So I'm going to shrink myself down into the corner and move myself up there. And so let's get started. We again have $1,311 for our second weekly paycheck. And we are going to budget $240 for my husband's gas, $235 for my gas. We are going to budget $25 for Christmas for other people. We are going to budget $50 for tithe. We are going to budget $10 for my husband's oil change. We are going to budget $10 for my oil change. We are going to budget $5 for my husband's motorcycle oil change. I'm just noticing there's a lot of money in there. I feel like sometimes I just robotically go through and add the money, and I'm like looking at that, and that's a lot of money for an oil change for a motorcycle. Okay, so maybe I have some little flexibility in that category. We have $30 a month going towards my husband's tires. We have $35 a month going towards new tires for my truck. We have $7 a month going towards car registration for my car. In case anyone's wondering, my husband is a car guy. Like, he came up with all these numbers when we were setting up the budget. So, yeah, I probably wouldn't be this detailed with car stuff, but $3 for my car inspection, $7 for my husband's car registration, $3 for my husband's car inspection, $1 for my husband's motorcycle inspection. That's probably kind of seems high too. I mean, we shouldn't have more than a year's worth in here. So he might have paid cash at some point or another for those things, and that's why. For his motorcycle registration, it's $5. For my car repairs, we put $17 in there. For his car repairs, we put $17 in there. For office supplies, we put $25 in. For pool maintenance, we put $10 a month in. For yard maintenance, we put $10 a month in. For house maintenance, we put $20 a month in. For vacations, we put $100 a month in. For birthdays for our family, we put $30 a month in. And for friends and family, we put $35 a month in. And we do not need to do that. Rabies, my dog doesn't need it until I believe 2026, and we take him to a clinic where it's a voluntary $5 donation. So we're good on that. I'm going to put $10 a month towards dog food. I'm going to put $8 a month towards Heartgard for the dogs. $5 a month towards Frontline. We just bought that stuff, so we shouldn't need it anytime soon. $10 towards vet fees. $7 towards our medications. $30 towards doctor's copays. $25 towards the optometrist and classes. It's also included in that amount. $7 a month for my husband's motorcycle insurance. We are not putting anything in home decor and furnishings at this time. $8 a month towards our TurboTax so that I can do our taxes at the end of the year. Oh, here we go. I wanted to change this. So what I'm going to do is I am going to, it should get $5 normally. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the $5 to the 18, and that comes out to be $23, I believe. So if I come in here, you can set targets over here. And I'm going to edit this target to say $23. And I'm going to just delete this target. And so I'm going to put $23 here. I think I said this in a prior video, but my kids were in a private school where we gave money at the beginning of the year to the class parent, and then they use that money towards teacher gifts and parties, and we don't have to do that anymore. So I've just kind of kept it, and it's just been like used synonymously with this category. But I think I'm just going to get rid of this category. So I'm going to move this $295 down to here and just keep it all as school events. So and I'm not going to actually fully delete. You can, let me see. You can actually delete the category itself, but when you do that in YNAB, it's going to ask you where you want to move all the transactions that you've categorized to that category. And so rather than do that, what I do is on my main budgeting screen where I have all of the categories listed, I have a category that's basically like for things that we're just not using anymore. I just move it down to the bottom, stick it there, and you can hide like groups of categories too. So I just kind of do that. So for now, it's still in this view because I would have to edit this view. But I'm just going to leave it there and know that we just consolidated that category. So going forward, that category won't be in the budget. School supplies, I'm going to put $10 towards that. The school supplies, we actually have been really fortunate that our school district has been covering the school supplies since COVID. I guess they're using extra funds that they got or whatever, so we haven't had to buy school supplies since that happened, which is really kind of nice. But I don't bank on that staying around forever. So I'm sure at some point it'll kick back in. And if not, when my kids go off to college, they're definitely going to need stuff. So there's that. And then for the dog kennel, I'm not putting anything there. For my husband's license, putting $1. For my license, I'm putting $1. And for Amazon Prime, we're putting $10. And so now we have $226 remaining, and I usually put that towards savings, $226, you see right there. So I'm just going to add back into this line $226. And that is the second paycheck budgeted out. So, yeah. And that's how we do it. And sometimes, like I said, it helps. I like to divide out the amounts owed, spread them out over the course of 12 months. I know some people like to just look like a couple months ahead and not do that. I just find it to be a little bit easier on my brain to do it this way than to try to like constantly be like, what's coming up? What do I have to keep track of? And if we're over a little bit, then I just, reconcile. But, anyways, yep, that's it for this video, and I will see you in the next video. Talk to you soon. Bye.